Have you ever stood in the grocery store, staring at the apple section, and thought, is this it? Red, delicious, Granny Smith, Gala. Maybe Honeycrisp if you're feeling fancy. It's a decent lineup, but what if I told you there's an apple out there that makes all of these look, well, a little boring? An apple so unique, so visually stunning, that it looks like it was plucked straight out of a fairy tale. Today, we're diving deep into the world of the Black Diamond apple. And no, that's not just a cool brand name. These apples are a deep, dark purple, almost black, with a flesh that's brilliantly white. The contrast is absolutely breathtaking. Forget Snow White's poison apple. This is the one the evil queen would have kept for herself. So, where do these mystical fruits come from? They aren't grown in some enchanted forest, but the location is almost as exclusive. Black Diamond apples are a special variety of Wanyu apples, and they're cultivated high in the mountains of Tibet, in a small region called Nyingsi. The conditions there are extreme. We're talking an altitude of over 3,000 meters, or about 10,000 feet. This high-altitude environment is the secret to their incredible color. The temperature differences between day and night are huge, and the apples are exposed to a ton of direct ultraviolet light. In response to this intense sunlight, the apple's skin produces a massive amount of anthocyanins, the same natural pigments that make blueberries blue and blackberries black. This is the apple's natural sunscreen, and it results in that signature dark, waxy, almost gothic purple-black skin. Because of this thick, waxy skin, Black Diamond apples are naturally resistant to insects. It's like they have their own built-in suit of armor. This also means they have a fantastic shelf life. While your average apple might get soft after a couple of weeks, these can stay crisp and fresh for months. But what about the most important part? The taste. What does an apple that looks this extraordinary actually taste like? People who've been lucky enough to try one say it's an experience. They are known for being incredibly crisp and crunchy. The flavor is sweeter than most apples, with a lower acidity. Imagine the perfect balance of sweetness and crunch, a really satisfying, loud snap with every bite. The inside is bright white and oxidizes, or turns brown, much slower than other apples, which is another cool bonus. Now for the million-dollar question. Where can you get one? This is where it gets tricky. The growing season is short, and the trees take a long time to mature, sometimes up to 8 years. Plus, the high-altitude location makes harvesting difficult. Because of all this, the supply is extremely limited. They're primarily sold in high-end supermarkets in major Chinese cities like Beijing and Shanghai, often in gift boxes of just 6 to 8 apples. And yes, they come with a hefty price tag, sometimes costing over $20 for a single apple. So why are they so expensive? It's a classic case of supply and demand. The unique growing conditions can't be replicated easily anywhere else in the world. The long maturation period for the trees and the difficult harvest mean that farmers can't just ramp up production. The yield is low, but the curiosity and desire for this beautiful fruit are incredibly high. It's become a luxury item, a status symbol, and a unique gift. Let us compare it to another designer apple you might have heard of, the pink pearl. Pink pearl apples are famous for their vibrant pink flesh hidden under a pale, yellowish-green skin. They're tart, crisp, and have a hint of raspberry. They look amazing when you slice them open, but the Black Diamond's drama is all on the outside. It promises something mysterious before you even take a bite. Then there's the Cosmic Crisp, a modern marvel of apple breeding from Washington State. It was engineered to be the perfect apple, incredibly crunchy, sweet, and slow to brown. It's a fantastic apple, but it was created in a lab through crossbreeding. The Black Diamond is a product of its environment, a natural wonder shaped by the sun and the mountains. It feels more wild. Is the black diamond apple worth the hype and the price? For the average person just looking for a snack, probably not. You can get a delicious, healthy apple for a fraction of the cost. But for the fruit connoisseur, the foodie, the person who loves to experience the rare and unusual, it's a bucket list item. It's not just about eating an apple. It's about the story, the rarity, and the sheer beauty of it. Think of it like the difference between a nice bottle of table wine and a rare vintage bottle from a specific, tiny vineyard. Both are wine, but one tells a much more interesting story. The black diamond apple is the collector's edition of the fruit world. What's fascinating is how it captures our imagination. In a world where we can get almost any food, anytime, there's something special about a fruit that's so elusive. It reminds us that nature still has some incredible secrets and can produce things that look like they belong in a fantasy novel. It's a real-life magic bean, or, in this case, a magic apple. The cultivation process itself is a testament to the dedication of the farmers in Nyingsi. They're not just growing fruit, they're stewards of a unique agricultural treasure. The technical challenges are immense, from pollination difficulties at high altitudes to the long wait for the trees to bear fruit. This isn't mass-market agriculture. It's a craft. So, while you might not be running out to buy a black diamond apple for your lunchbox tomorrow, just knowing it exists is pretty cool, right? It expands our idea of what an apple can be. It's a reminder of the incredible biodiversity that exists on our planet and the amazing ways that plants adapt to their environments. From the sun-scorched mountains of Tibet to a luxury supermarket shelf, the journey of the black diamond apple is as remarkable as its appearance. It makes you wonder what other undiscovered or rare fruits are out there, just waiting to be found. What's the most unique fruit you've ever tried or heard of? Let me know down in the comments. I'd love to hear your stories. For now, the black diamond apple holds the crown as perhaps the most visually striking and exclusive apple in the world. It's dark, it's delicious, and it's definitely one of a kind. Thanks so much for hanging out and learning about this incredible fruit with me today. If you enjoyed this video and want to explore more of the world's most amazing foods, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss our next adventure. See you in the next one.